Alright folks, welcome back to the channel. If you hike or camp or paddle and you post pictures on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok, and then all of a sudden in your advertisement feeds you start to get nothing but advertisements for camping stuff like camp chairs and camp stoves and coolers and this and that, and it's never ending, and you ever wonder, are those products really worth it? Because they always bill themselves that you can't go out into the woods without their product. You have to have their camp chair because it's the lightest. You have to have their hammock because it's the strongest. Well, there's two products I'm going to talk about today that one was given to me and I just recently bought the other. I have high hopes for the one I just bought. I think it's going to work. But I'll tell you about and show you about the one that was given to me and why it can be a fail out here in the woods. So follow along. Alright folks, welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time watching, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below to continue to follow my adventures. But today we're going to talk about the difference between a good product, I hope, and a not so good product. So what I have in here is a product that was given to me about 4 years ago. And I've never really used it for anything, but it was billed as the ultimate survival watch. And the reason why you wanted this, or people should have this, is one, it had the watch, two, it had a compass, three, it had a thermometer on it, and the band is actually paracord. So if you needed paracord in an emergency, this was your emergency. And let me tell you something about this. You might have seen this in my previous videos because I actually put this on my deck bag on my kayak, and it's been there for like 4 years. I just took it off. I originally used it that first year just for the watch, because I'll pick it up and look to see what time it is. And the watch stopped working after about 4 months. Put a new battery in it and it still doesn't work. But if you want to use the paracord on this for anything, you better have good fingernails because it is so tightly wound in there. Right there's the end of it, and right there's the couple more ends. You have to unweave this and unweave this and unweave this. And if you need this in an emergency, you're not going to get it unweaving that quickly. As far as the thermometer, it's in Celsius, so if you can do some math, it wouldn't be hard to figure it out. But here's where the deceiving part is. There's a little compass on here right there. And right now, holding it out there, I'm waiting for it to come around to see where north is going to be. North is pointing right at the camera, right this way. Let me back up, make sure it's not attracted to... Yep, north is right towards you. This is my compass that I use. And let's see where north is. North is kind of, yeah, right towards the camera. Look at that. So there you go. North is right towards the camera. Here is the deceiving part of this. This is supposed to be a flint to start a fire. So you're supposed to rub this, get sparks like that to start a fire. I doubt you're really going to get this to start anything, because you really need something like dryer lint or something there to do it. But what happens is, okay, so this is where it gets deceiving. You can see it's pointing north this way. And that's the way it was before. Now, whoops, I just hit the camera. I'm going to clip this into place and watch what happens with that compass. I'm trying to do this through the camera. See it turn? See, now north is going that way. And it's because of this metal clip right here. So if you had this on your wrist, and you were looking at, it's going to point you north towards this metal clip. Those are little things in these products that you have to figure out. They are not worth the price for these little products, and they bill themselves as the ultimate survival tool because it's got paracord, it's got a thermometer, it's got a compass, it's got the flint. But you better have something to start the fire, because I really don't think you're going to get that started. But that's the downfall of these. You have to keep in mind, wherever, now see, north is pointing that way. So that is the downfall. So one night I was scrolling through my Instagram feed, and I came across, and I've seen these before, black beard fire starters. And tried, tested, and true, and how they soak it in water and they can still light it on fire. And they're going to do all that stuff. And I do always like having ways to start a fire in case I need to. On my kayak, I carry fire starting material on my kayak in case I ever get caught up. Just a couple days ago, I was on Taylor Pond when a storm blew in, and I actually had the beach, pull the kayak into the woods, wait for it to go by. But I didn't need to start a fire. I keep pull start fire on my kayak because it is the easiest way to start a fire. Those, though, are really expensive, and these weren't cheap either. So I bought it. I ordered it up and I bought it, and it has little scans here in the back of the card that you can scan with your phone, and it will show you how to use it and stuff like that. And it comes in a little case like this, which is pretty neat. And you open it up, and you have your fire stuff over here. There's your rod to start your fire with, and they also give you this lighter right here, which I have one of these that I keep it in my truck camping gear, and maybe I'll keep this one on the kayak. You can charge these up. There's a little plug right there. You can charge those right up. But one thing that would have been nice after testing this out would be, instead of having the lighter, is to have a knife. And one of the things that would be nice to have in this packet is a knife. This is the knife I carry on board my kayak with me. It's right on the deck bag. It's just a little knife that I use. Sharper hell. I got this when I retired from the fire department. It has the fire department symbol right there. And this has been a decent little knife. It's still pretty sharp after all these years. That would be nice to have in that kit, maybe instead of the lighter. I don't know, or with the lighter. But a knife would be nice in that kit. So let's try this out and see if we can, how well this works. It says it's supposed to offer huge sparks and get the fire going really easy. We'll see. All right, let's see if I can got some cut off here, but we'll try that amount right there, and we'll see if we can spark up a fire on this. This is the rod. You can see I already sparked off there to see how it would work, but I whittled some small pieces of wood out. I got some kindling over here, and let's see if we can get tonight's fire going with this. Oh. We are getting, look at that. Look at that. We got fire. That does give off good sparks right there. So I am going to add a little bit of my wood there and see if we can get a decent fire going. Get this before I lose this. Don't want to lose that. You can already hear the wood sizzling. It has been raining here in the Adirondacks for a while, but we're going to see if we can get this wood going. It is burning. I may have to shave some more off. That's why a knife would be nice. To shave, get those wood shavings. To get the fire going. It's warm. Look at that. We got fire. We got fire. Can we keep it going? I think we're gonna get our fire going. Blackbeard fire starters. It actually sparked up pretty easily, and I'm gonna let that get going. So we have a fire going, and I'm gonna keep feeding it here. I've got some wood over here, but a knife would be very good in that kit to whittle off some small pieces of wood to help get the fire going. So it says that it will, for fire ignition in any situation, extra large, 1/2 inch by 5 inch rod, weather resistant, striker included. So yes, that came in it. This little case came in it. And the lighter, I would recommend, if anyone from Blackbeard sees this, adding a little knife to the kit so you can whittle some of the pieces of wood and really get a fire going. Still going over there. So Blackbeard fire starters. Tried, tested, and true. So I'm always interested in, you know, I do the preparedness videos, not all the time. I do some of them, and prep tips on my TikTok. But I will tell you that having a way to start a fire in an emergency situation, whether to get warm or to cook food, still going over there. I'm going to have to sit down and go put some more wood on there. But Blackbeard fire starters, I ran across this on Instagram. It was $79.99 for the kit, and the fire starters, there were how many pieces? 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's the one that I started with. Yeah, it does burn, does catch on fire pretty easily. You don't need a whole rod to start a fire, but it is going, and I'm going to keep feeding it, and that'll be my fire for tonight. I got to throw some more wood on there. But Blackbeard fire starters, they seem to work. This is not a paid advertisement, and they were not paying me to make this video, and they did not ship this product for free to me. I paid for it, $79.99. Blackbeard fire starters. If you're looking for an easy way to start fires when you're out hiking, paddling, that might be a way to do it. Alright folks, you watched all the way through. Thanks for that. If you liked the video, make sure to give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, click the subscribe button down below. Continue to follow the adventure. And remember, folks, tomorrow is no guarantee for any one of us. So disconnect from that Wi-Fi, connect to this out here. You won't be disappointed.